Video game podcast.
E3 2021 U-turns on proposal to put some content behind a paywall. Well, who's happy that E3's back?
I am.
They're not back.
There you go. Well, they're back from being gone.
Just mention period, I'm happy.
Yeah. Because the big deal was, well, what people didn't like last year was that everything was scattered. It seemed like a good idea at first. Oh, it's all through summer? That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome summer. Every week we can see a
and then we
thing.
just never knew when the shit was coming out.
Random drops.
And everything was just psycho.
Yeah,
and it just happened. Oh, what happened this morning? What happened? Yeah. No one knows.
Yeah, I see the news on IGN like an hour later, like, what did I, what?
Yeah.
No, 3 days. They put out
everything. Focus on everything.
Every day they focus on
everybody can look at the same screen and get happy at the same time about the same announcement.
Right. Nintendo said they're down. They said they're
Nintendo and Microsoft.
And Sony said no.
Sony's always
they never do it.
Yeah, they're not doing that.
Yeah.
Nah, they're in their own lane when it comes to that. So
they're like, listen, we don't need you.
Pretty much.
I just want this. I always like the, regardless of what's going on with E3, I always like when they announce the dates. This is when it starts,
June 13th.
And I like to watch that. Yeah. I want to get excited about that stuff. And
well, I mean, that's what most of us miss. Obviously, before we can go there.
That's the one thing I miss. So
but we haven't been there, so this is the same type of way we would still be doing it, like watching it on screen. So at least we can do that. But how do you guys feel about, and what would it take for you to pay to see any content? Like they said, okay, obviously they need to make money, and they were thinking out of the box kind of to see if they can make some money, and they said $35
for what?
To see like demos and behind the scenes stuff and stuff like that.
No, thank you.
So $35 is that's a lot of money.
Because the thing is, it's like I'm gonna find out anyway.
Yeah,
and you're not there,
and I'm not there.
If I'm paying any money, I better get a demo, an exclusive demo.
Right.
I mean, people
something sent to you. Something sent to you from E3.
I better get a code to download demos to my Xbox
of
and
everything
PlayStation.
that was announced.
Yeah. I mean, they charge a lot to get people to go there. So honestly, they're thinking like, oh, 35 is not a lot. They was paying $200 to get here. Blah, blah, blah.
You think that was a good point though, Chuck? Because like even though we've never been there, but when when people did go to E3 physically, go there, they had demo booths. You wait in line. You played all these games.
But they already said they were going to give demos anyway. For free.
So what the hell is it going?
But what would
what's
get
the
you
paywall?
To what would get you to do the paywall? So I'll give you an idea.
It out for free.
If it was $3 to $5,
nope,
and they gave you access to what the publishers are making behind the closed doors, and they let you play some stuff that's not announced, like some special stuff. For $5, I'd be
maybe send it to me,
and then get into the hype and be like, I saw what you didn't, and stuff like that. For $5, maybe.
But you know the bad thing about that is like the day later you're gonna see it everywhere.
And with that's the fucked up thing. With the internet culture that we live in now, with all these freaking leaks, like you just said about the Dreamcast leak, it's gonna leak, and it's like,
I'm saying to play.
I'm not paying anything.
So say somebody said
the information is free.
We have a big anticipated game. You can play it today for that. It's like a rental.
My point.
Not $35.
My point of view is I look at E3 like for the developers, it's a freaking giant advertisement. Mm-hmm. They're happy I'm sure if I was a developer and I'm debuting in E3, I'm happy that I'm there because I know all eyes are going to be on my game or whatever the heck I'm working on. So why ruin that with a paywall? Even backstage and all that. Like,
I think it's a thing that they're just like trying to.
They're trying to get money.
No, exactly. I agree. They're trying to, but it's just it's not feasible.
It's not feasible because they're not paying. They're not paying for the arena to hold the event. They're not paying people to set up.
It's
they're
the
not paying
experience.
For
it's the
they're still charging.
You can't duplicate the experience of what you're going to pay the people you'll see that you're playing. You can't duplicate that online.
Exactly.
Well, they said. No E3 then. if nobody's
fine.
Well, fuck y'all anyway. You still gonna come out with the games.
That's fine.
You still gonna give us the trailers when they're coming out. So whatever.
The developers are gonna release their trailers.
That's
they
fine.
could just do it probably like Sony's doing.
And I'm still gonna buy the game anyway, so you'll have my money eventually.
Yeah.
We're just cutting out the middleman at that point.
It's
like E3.
But
you ain't gonna get me.
I'll wait until they.
I will wait.
I will wait until they bring it.
I have a backlog. Okay, I have a backlog. I don't need to pay extra just for more content. Like, nah, screw that.
I respect their fiscal hustle.
I understand what they're trying. I understand what they're trying to do, but it just makes no sense because you can't do it. You can't.
The reason why my proposal wouldn't work, and I see some flaws in it, is because of the leaks.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you're not signing an NDA
exactly
to be quiet
It'll
about
be
what you saw.
everywhere.
Yeah.
But the only thing you get out of it is actually playing it. Like, okay, here's Zelda 2. You get to play this, like Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. You get to play it before everybody.
And they'll make it time.
I mean, everybody doesn't have to pay. They'll get some money.
No, they'll make it.
They'll get it from like the creators, the YouTube creators that want to have that video up with the views and stuff like that. They'll get that's most of their money. But like people
because that's free promotion for them. At the end of the day, it's free promotion, man.
But it's like
it's that, but that's Nintendo.
Like so for argument's sake, if they were like
nothing for free.
If someone said there's an exclusive Shining Force 3 remake coming out, you want to play it early? No, I don't want to fucking play it early. I want the whole game. The fact that you just announced it makes me happy.
You don't play
I don't need to play it now. I can't even play a battle and be done with it.
You don't want to see what it looks like, though?
I can't even like.
I'm going to see that. I just want an announcement.
I wouldn't even be happy if they were like, "Oh, we're releasing demos for free, but it's only 5 minutes. If you want more time, you can pay whatever."
I'm saying they're just looking for ways to get paid.
I know.
I'm just trying to think of a way that it would work for them. I'm not.
And I know they're all talking, trying to figure it out. There's just
it's not the same thing.
Not really
it's not the same.
E3 is the experience.
Yeah,
it's the experience.
This is the cut the line feed. Obviously, if you're going to E3, the worst part about it is waiting
like
those long lines.
Like a freaking amusement park.
Yeah.
The flash pass.
The fast pass, yeah.
Pay $200
because nobody wants to wait in line for 3 hours to play 5 minutes.
That's true. I don't like.
Then everybody buys a fast pass and you're still waiting.
Yeah.
but they're making money though.
You made a lot more.
Fast no more.
Yeah.
They're like this line or this line.
They're making
right here.
They're making money at the end of the day.
You guys play for 1 minute.
Yes, what?
This line
is it really worth it?
No, but
come on.
But for any of these events, man, if it's only online, they shouldn't charge anything. There shouldn't be a fee.
You
for
can't.
anything.
You can't. There's no plan to do it right.
There's no way to justify it if it's only online. There's no way to justify any kind of fee.
They got to give you a party pack.
OnlyFans.
They got to give you a party pack.
Yo, E3 has an OnlyFans.
They'll bring
E3 OnlyFans.
They said, listen, you pay this, you get booth babes. They come back. Remember they had booth babes? That's a long time.
Yeah, man. I remember that.
Not in this day and age.
Wow.
Nope. That is a thing of the past.
$10. You get booth babes for $10.
OnlyFans.
And they'll pay.
Yeah. OnlyFans, bro.
For the Simps.
The Simps will be like, oh, I'll give you 200. I haven't seen a woman in the...
They won't charge at all. They'll just say tip. They'll just say give whatever you want.
Take whatever I get. Whatever I want. You take it all. I'll pay your mortgage. Wait, what?
The most lucrative E3 of all time.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, man.
And Konami will be
So we
back.
got...
Konami popping like, yo.
We're giving them notes, man.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Who wants some Yu-Gi-Oh?
They're going to make it happen. Watch. They're going to make it happen. I'm telling you.
This is wild.
I
Oh, man.